Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of MathWiz. For today's lesson, we'll be doing a quick recap of orders of operations, which is better known. Some persons use BOMDAS, some use PEMDAS, and in more recent times, persons have found even other acronyms to use to figure out how to do it. So for our lesson, we'll be using BOMDAS, where the B stands for brackets, the O relates to orders, powers, or even fractions, M is for multiplication, D is for division, and as you can notice, I have in blue multiplication and division, and that is because they are on the same level, which means you do whichever one you see first. So in the event you see division before multiplication, then you would divide first. And don't worry, I'm going to do an example to make all of that clear. Then we have A for addition, S for subtraction. Similarly, in red, I have addition and subtraction showing that those two are on the same level. So we always do multiplication and division before addition and subtraction. However, as it relates to multiplication and division, it is whichever one we see first. As it relates to addition and subtraction, it is whichever one comes first. Now, to make this clear, of course, let's go into an example. For our first question, we will look at the following problem. 3 divided by 3 multiplied by 2. To the right, we have BOMDAS. As I stated before, the common mistake that many students make is to insist that multiplication must be done before division. However, this is not true. Multiplication and division could be seen to be on the same level. It is just that whichever one comes first is the one you will do. In this case, we will therefore divide 3 by 3 before multiplying by 2. So 3 divided by 3 will give us 1. We will then multiply that by 2. So 1 multiplied by 2 will give us our final answer of 2. For our second problem, we will now look at the following. 4 minus 2 plus 5. Again, common mistake by students is that addition, or they would say that addition must be done before subtraction. That is not true. Addition and subtraction can be seen as being on the same level. So again, starting from left to right, it is whichever one you see first. So 4 minus 2 will be worked out before adding 5. So 4 minus 2 will give us 2, and then we will add 5. So 2 plus 5 will give us 7. For the third question, we will now look at the question which was posted on the CXC website. Again, for the link to this question, you can look in the description. The third question asks, what is 5 plus 2 raised to the power 3, all raised to the power 3, all over 5 squared minus 2 squared. Now, as we consider BOMDAS, we must work our brackets first. So we look over to the problem and see if there are any brackets. Indeed, we do have the brackets. So we will work out 5 plus 2, which will give us 7 raised to the power 3 all over 5 squared minus 2 squared. We will now move to O, which, as I said, has to do with any powers. In this case, we will also look at the fraction. So we will look at any one with powers. So 7 cubed will give us 343. 5 squared will give us 25, and 2 squared will give us 4. Also encapsulated in that O is to work out everything that is in the numerator and what is in the denominator before doing our final division or simplification. By that I mean we will still have 343, and then we would divide it by or put it over 25 minus 4, which gives us 21. Now, if you look at the options given on the CXC website, 343 divided by 21 is not one of the options. So the first thing we do is see, can 21 go into 343 directly? Well, if you put it in the calculator, you'll realize that you get a decimal, a number with a decimal. Hence, this number does not divide directly into 343. We will then have to look for, is there any other number which can go into 343 and also go into 21? Well, we can try the number 7. So 7 into 343 will give us 49, and 7 into 21 will give us 3 multiplied by 7. So now I'm going to go on to a new page. However, we will focus on picking up the problem from right here. So we now have 49 multiplied by 7 over 3 multiplied by 7. We can cancel the 7 and the 7, and this leaves us with our answer of 49 over 3. I hope you found this video insightful. Of course, remember to like, subscribe, and tell a friend as we all just try to prepare for these exams. I know you guys are all very nervous right now. However, I hope these videos will just provide the guidance that you need. Remember, you can watch them over and over and over. And also just leave a comment below to tell me if there's a particular topic that you're not getting that you'd like me to do a video for. Until then, see you soon.